let's call this Muslim. He said he wanna call me. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are a Muslim, right? You said you want to debate me.
Yeah, I'm Muslim, you know.
All right. Can you give me a second, please? I want to turn on the fan. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, my friend, go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
How you doing, man?
I'm fine. What makes Islam as a religion for you? Why you are a Muslim?
It's just by heritage, you know. Like you're born as a Muslim, you know, from a Muslim country, you know.
You have a bunch of kids around you. Can you like have
I
some?
know. I know my kid is around me here, so
All
I
right.
don't know.
So okay, so you know you bow to God, and you know, but you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I'm born from a Muslim country, and then I'm an African, you know.
okay. Well, as long
Yeah.
you are an African, well, as long you are an
Yeah.
African, do you think
Yeah.
Muhammad is a person he like black people or he hate them?
Yeah, to the history that they taught all about Islam, to me, Muhammad is a straightforward person and he love everybody. So it's like when you grow as a child, you know how we Muslim become Muslim at the age of young as a child, 7 years, you know? Yeah. So, you know, when you tell you everything, you cannot say, oh no, he's not, you know, you cannot say at that time he is not a good person. 7 years, I become Muslim. If I don't pray, they
Yeah,
beat
but
me up.
you are a Muslim right now, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay,
Muslim. So when I grow
and you're an
up,
adult.
yeah, I'm an adult now. I'm 37.
Okay. So
Yeah,
the question is, Muhammad was a good person. He liked black people or he hate black people.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I said all the teaching that I learned about Muhammad, he loved everybody. You know, that's what I know. So when
Okay.
I came across your videos, I was shocked. And then you know, social media, I saw a lot of videos. So I was so shocked. I went ahead and then I bought two of your book, Volume 1 and the Sex and Allah. I started Volume 1. So
Okay.
that's why I wanted to call you.
All right.
Yeah. So these are the things that whatever you're saying about Islam, these are the things that we never know.
All right.
In Africa, we don't know that at
Okay.
all because we don't speak Arab.
Okay.
So when I read a book about you said like Muhammad, one time they told him that somebody is so pious that you know this guy prayed too much, and I just read that in your book,
Yeah.
you know. So but they tell Muhammad about this guy, and then to me, if somebody tell me Muhammad is this, I'll be like, oh, he's gonna be really happy about this person. So, but you said when the guy went to the mosque and Muhammad sent people, you know, to kill that man, I was like, I was looking for it everywhere. I couldn't find it. I'm like, come, I bought this book and I opened the book. I found it in your book, but where can I have the reference? So I'm like, I gotta ask CP, you know, because he's the one saying all these things. Because of you are a Christian, maybe you're not gonna say anything good about Islam, to my understanding. So I'm like, but I didn't find it in the Islamic book, or maybe I don't speak Arab.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
so
when you say I cannot find it, well, don't I have the reference in my book?
the reference, that's what I'm saying, you know, maybe because I don't speak Arab.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I go to Google to check everything. Like if I had you say something, I just rush to Google to check everything. Because in Islam, we don't speak Arab. So you got to go to Islamic scholars. You got to go to this, everybody. So, you know, for me, it's easy. I go to Google and search, you know, yeah, because to me, Muhammad is holy. That's what they taught us about in Africa. He's holy. You know, Prophet Muhammad is this. I don't know if you know about Arab. I just memorized so many things like Khatamul Anbiya, wa Imamul Mursalin and stuff like that. You know, I don't even know the real meaning, but I know that when we die, that's what they said. When we die at the day of judgment, Muhammad is going to be the savior. You know, because they're going to ask Musa. I don't know if you heard about the history, but I can't see it anywhere. But they taught us over and over about this thing, like Khatamul Anbiya wa Imamul Mursalin and Muhammad. And so, like at the day of the judgment, Muhammad is
Yeah,
going to
but
be the one that's come.
this is because of their wrong understanding. The word Khatim does not mean the last prophet. The Khatim mean the one who agree with them. He's, you know, he put his seal, he confirmed. This is why the Quran keeps saying, and we agree and confirming the book is with them. So Muhammad Khatim is a seal, but not a seal not he is the last prophet, supposedly. He is he is the one who confirmed the books came before him. Now, when somebody says to you, as an example, the reference you said to me, where I can find about Muhammad, he is ordering to kill a man. And the Muslims, I saw some Muslims saying, but we cannot find those references, we cannot find those things because they don't want to find it. Here we go, I have it in front of me on screen. Took me 2 seconds to find it,
Okay.
And I can use Google Translation. I do not need to use any, this is a Muslim website, almaktaba.org. This is a website made by Muslims.
What surah is this?
This is not surah, this is a story about Muhammad ordering to kill a man just because he is praying a lot. So Muhammad, he felt jealous. The man, he prayed a lot. The Muslim talking about him, how good he is. For no reason, Muhammad, he said, who want to go and kill this guy? Like, why you want to kill this guy? I mean, this guy is a Muslim. He commit no crime. He did not kill anyone. He did not commit any reason for capital punishment.
Because I don't want to cut you off, but like, I'm 37 years. I'm a Muslim. I pray 5 times a day. I fast in the month of Ramadan. I love everybody. But like what you're saying here, 37 years I'm in Africa, I have never heard about these things.
Okay.
So I'm like,
my friend, I have a request for you. I can send you the link right now to your Skype, and you can use Google Translation. And now forget about Christian Prince, what he's saying. This is a Muslim website. You can check it out. You can contact them. You can check what this website is coming from where, And the website is not really important for me. The story with the reference. There is a reference there.
Yeah.
So now,
because when I say this, there's a lot of people like what I read from your book, and then when I start to ask people about this question, and then they're gonna be telling, yo, you gotta be careful about social media because there are so many people out there. But I'm somebody who don't I don't feel scared about, like, if something is real, it's real. No matter how much everybody challenge it, it's gonna stay real. So for the fact that a lot of people, like a lot of Muslim friends, they be like, oh, you ask so many questions, you are with Satan and all that. I feel confused a little bit because I feel like when it's real,
okay, my friend,
no matter how much you challenge it,
let us me and you do something useful instead of wasting time.
Okay.
I send you the link. You can open it to your site and you can click at Google Translation.
Okay.
And you can see. And again, don't forget to check the website. If this is maybe this is a Christian website, maybe this is a Christian Prince website, as they say.
Okay,
but remember, in that website, there's the reference of the books, which means the website is not important. What is important there is the reference. So here, Muhammad, the reference. And this is an article posted by a person. His name is Ahmed Dawood. He's saying, Abu Bakr Siddiq came to the Prophet. This is Google translation for the Arabic text, which means the translation will not be very good, accurate, but we'll do the job. Okay. So he came in the prayer, and he said, "O Messenger of Allah, I am such and such a valley of a man." I saw a man in here. He is very good looking, and he looks so decent, and he pray a lot, mutakhashsha. He pray a lot, So everybody is wondering about how good he is, and then. The Prophet, peace be upon him, he says, go and kill him. The guy did not say anything yet. I mean, he just told him he prayed a lot.
Yeah.
That's what
I read, yeah.
Okay. Now, you can continue the story. And then he sent one after one. Ali, he sent Abu Bakr. They sent Abu Bakr, the guy was bowing down. Abu Bakr, he said, I could not kill him because he was bowing down to Allah. I was waiting for him to finish. But the guy don't stop praying. Then he sent Ali, so look at this madness. And then the Muslim, they say this is a lie, it doesn't exist. If you go down with me, you will see the reference. This is Islamic books, forget about the website. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudari, Al-Khudari, Al-Muhaddith Al-Haythami, Al-Masdar Majma' Al-Zawaid, page number 228, volume number 6. The hadith is Sahih. Does it say Sahih? Do you see it?
Yes. It says Sahih.
But if you ask Muslims, they say this is nowhere to be found. They said this story is a lie.
Yeah.
It's not there. Okay, and now we continue. The reference is not over. There's more reference. Hold on. Narrated Abu Hurairah, Hadith al-Albani, page number, Hadith number 2506. Still they can't find it. And then all of this is reference. All of what you see here is reference. And yet the Muslims, they say, we cannot find it. Where we can find this?
Yeah, this is a little bit of problem that we encounter because some of these things, like everywhere we come from, is how we go with the teaching. So for us, everything about your video, I just started listening from to your channel like maybe 2 months ago. But everything I hear you said, I never heard about that in my whole life, and I'm 37. Imagine I never heard. When they say Islam, I think Islam is peace, because my country we are like 90% Muslims. It's love. We love everybody. Wherever you come from, we love you.
Hey, come
We
on,
don't.
man. Are you
Yeah.
from Nigeria?
No, I don't want to mention my country, but
Oh,
very
okay.
close to Nigeria.
All right.
Yeah.
So, my friend, listen. Now, based on what I just showed you, and I show you reference, and by the way, you can just copy the text, copy one line, and search in the internet. You will find tons of
Yeah,
websites. All of them are Islamic. All
I'm
right.
definitely gonna go forward with that
All
because
right.
this is why I call you
So
because I'm
now,
like, if I have to, yeah,
based on this, my friend, based on this, do you think Muhammad is a good guy? I mean, the guy, obviously, he got jealous. People, they have attention. The spotlight now is not in Muhammad. So now everybody talking about this guy who is very good looking.
the
And
way
he,
they teach me, I'm gonna answer the way they teach me. The way they teach me, Muhammad is the best man, but the way you saying is not a good man.
it's not the way I'm saying. I'm showing you your books.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, the reference that you given from the other side,
Yeah.
he is not a good guy.
He's
But the way they taught
very
me,
evil. I
he's a
mean, the
very
guy,
good
he
man.
did nothing. Don't the Muslim, they say that nobody should be killed. If somebody, they say to you that the Quran says, if someone killed a man as if he killed all mankind,
The
correct?
whole
Innocent
mankind,
man.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, what is the crime this guy he did? He was praying to Allah.
Allah.
So
Yeah.
how that can be a crime? Like, did
That is
Muhammad
not.
convict him that he is a satanic person? Did he debate
Yeah.
him? He did not talk to
Yeah,
him.
like the guy face look like a
You know?
Satan, something like that.
So right away he said, this guy is a Satan, go and kill him. Why? Because he's jealous, obviously. Why? They are talking about him, how his bias he is, how nice he is, how wonderful he is, how a great believer he is. His crime, he is so good to Muhammad, he got jealous. They have a competition.
For it's I think if at all there is the hidden side about Islam is it's gonna be easy to deceive people like us who can't speak Arabic because I always ask people like Muslim people about, can I pray in my local language, and they be like, no, you cannot pray in your local language. So I find that disturbing because like I can't speak Arabic. I don't want to say anything that I don't know. Like I don't want to be like memorizing things that I don't even know the meaning. Like if I say like Sami Allahu liman hamda, I just know it, but I don't know what is the meaning. So, but they were like, oh, you gotta learn about it. I'm like, if I say it in my native language, you wouldn't, because Allah hear everything. I just go to certain surahs in the Quran and I say, here, Allah said, I hear everything. So if you hear everybody, then I think when I translate in my native, they said, no, you can't do that. You got to do it in Arabic. So I went to Dr. Sabi Ali, and Dr. Sabi Ali said, yes, you can pray in your. They said, no, this guy is so. I'm confused. I'm like, so if I ask you about that, how you see that, like?
Well, first of all, Shabir Ali, he say things, so Shabir Ali is the kind, he preferred not to lose a Muslim, losing his faith from saying the truth. So he say whatever people like to hear, So Shabir Ali, obviously, he don't tell the truth, and they are right. But they are, but they are the same.
Reference.
But they are
He
the
also
same.
gave the reference about the Prophet Muhammad talking to the Persian, like if they could say it in their Persian language, it means so much. If somebody could hear what they said, that means a lot to them.
What reference he gave you?
I think something like Imam Hanbali, something like that. I think, yeah, because I was listening to him rather, yeah.
Well, Imam Hanbal is not, this is, you see, those are school of Sunni. But they are not the prophet. If Imam Hanbal he said something, doesn't make him really saying what Islam teach, because he is
you are saying we can pray in our native language only in Arabic.
Okay, let us go to the Quran and see if we can or not.
Okay.
The Quran speak clearly about why the Quran is in Arabic. Chapter 12, verse number 2. It says, we send down the Quran as in Arabic in order that you may learn wisdom. Correct? You might learn wisdom. This is the chapter of Yusuf, chapter 12, verse number 2. Okay. And then Allah, he says, we will tell you nicer stories, which for kids. But look, so in order to learn wisdom, you have to know Arabic. That's what the Quran is saying.
Yeah.
Okay. We continue. This is not the only. I mean, this is we just started. chapter 13, verse number 37. The one, Allah is saying, thus we have revealed the judgment of authority in Arabic, where thou follow their vein. So if you are not going to do the Arabic, you are following your own temptation, your own desire. That's not from Allah.
What chapter is that?
Chapter 13, chapter 13, verse number 37.
Okay. But like, what's the name of the verse? Sorry,
Arad, the chapter of the thunder.
Oh, okay.
The same chapter, the same chapter 13:13, where it says that the angels are, the thunder is an angel. That's why it's called a thunder. If you go to 13:13, it says, وَيُسَبِّحُ اللَّهُ بِحَمْدِهِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ, sorry, Ar-Ra'du. So Allah, the thunder, they praise Allah. I can take it as a metaphorical, but you will see that Muhammad, he made it clear that this is the angels. They are, the thunder is an angel, and he beat the, you know, he beat the cloud by a thunder belt. So this is how Muhammad explained thunder, proving to us again that he is a fabricator. Now we continue. We just showed you two, right? If you go to chapter 16, verse 103, it says, we know indeed that they say it is a man that teacheth him the tongue of him they wickedly point to, notably for foreign, while this is Arabic and pure. So what behind this verse, this is chapter 16, verse number 103. Muhammad, he go to two slaves, and they are from Assyrian, and they are teaching him about Judaism and about Christianity. And people, they saw him sitting a lot with them, and each time he sit with them, he come and he say what he learned from them. So they accuse him that you are learning from those guys. So he said to them, well, hold on, if I'm learning from them, those are not pure Arabic people, but I'm giving you a pure Arabic book, which is very silly, because if you speak to me now in your, let us say you are from Nigeria, and I'm speaking to you in English, then I speak in Arabic to the people who speak Arabic, pure Arabic. That doesn't change anything. I just learned it from you.
Exactly.
You know, this is a very silly argument. However, so Muhammad, he is saying that the proof that this is a truth, it's a pure Arabic. So anything is not pure Arabic, is not this. The one who's talking here is Allah, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of logic does God he have? Zero logic. Then he continue, and then he said, other verse in the Quran. I'm just giving you some, not all of them, because there are too many. Chapter 41, verse number 3. A book wherefore, a book whereof the verses are explained in detail. A Quran in Arabic. Okay, hold on. Guys, the Quran is explained in detail. So why we have 1 billion books to give interpretation? For people who understand. So according to Allah, you don't understand. You're an idiot. You know, because you don't speak Arabic. So this is a stupid book. So Allah, he made the book in Arabic for those who understand the Arabic. Okay, but isn't it the Quran? Muslim, they claim it's a message for all mankind.
Yes.
And how you, and when they insist, you have to pray to Allah because this is an Arab supremacist.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut you off, but I want to say something like, to my understanding, a book whereof the verses are explained in details, a Quran in Arabic for people who understand. Is it telling Muhammad to tell the people of the Arabs about this teaching, and then they're going to spread it to the whole mankind, or is it just for the Arab people?
My friend, if Allah, you know, if we go to different verses in the Quran, let me help you more. If we go to the Quran, we will find that Allah, he mentioned clearly that Allah, he never sent a messenger except in the tongue of his own people.
Yeah, I've read that one too.
Huh?
Yeah, I've read that one too.
Okay, chapter 14, verse number 4. So based on the Quran, you as a person who live in Africa, I don't know which country, let us say you are from, you know, Senegal or Zambia or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
All right.
So, in honor of Allah to send you a messenger, he have to be from your people and he have to speak your tongue. This is what the verse is saying, correct? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Is Muhammad from your people?
I mean, he's from the Arabs.
Okay. Is he a black person? He's an African? No.
He's an Arab. He's a white Arab.
All right. And do he speak your language?
He does not.
Okay. So the verse here is showing contradiction. Because if Muhammad is a messenger for all mankind and Allah, he sent this message to Muhammad in his time, You see, Muslim, they can say to you, oh, before Muhammad, that was for before Muhammad. No, this verse he received in Muhammad is the one who said that verse. So how this is for the one before it? It says, we never send a messenger except. So that is, we never send, that mean to the, the moment.
I always ask people about that.
So how this is can be a book of God for everybody when it says, in order to understand it, you have to know Arabic. And now in the same time he's saying, Allah never sent a messenger to any person unless he's from your nation.
To Africa.
Not only to Africa. No, so Africa is not going to be valid word because Africa have many languages and many ethnic, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So let us say there's 1,000 ethnic group in Africa. I don't know how many, but let us say for the sake of argument.
That's a lot.
Yeah, let us say 1,000 a group and 1,000 language. Then, according to this verse, Allah he have to send 1,000 messenger at least for the 1,000 ethnic in 1,000 books languages. And the Quran explain why, which makes sense. In order to make it clear for them. You see it? That makes sense. So
absolutely, it make big sense.
Yeah. So if God when they send me a message, I mean, doesn't make sense you give me a book in Chinese and then I have to pray to this God in Chinese, and now I'm a person hardly, maybe I don't even know how to write my own language. You know how many people they can afford to go to school and learn in Africa?
Exactly, man. Like we don't have nothing, and you have to go to school. Your father don't have nothing, both your parents, and then you want to learn Arabic. It's not free. So like, how is this thing coming to me, and then none of my family is struggling with nothing?
And then you go to the sheikh, and then you go to the sheikh, and the sheikh start beating the hell of you to repeat the Quran, which you don't understand. So you can memorize the Quran by heart, but you do not know what you are reading.
Yeah, this is what I don't like. I don't want to be memorizing things that I want to know every details. Like, I always ask people, a lot of people that I ask, like, if you say Sami Allahu liman hamdu, what is the meaning? They're like, no, it's a prayer, you know. I say, yeah, it's a prayer, but I want to know the meaning, you know, because I want to know the meaning of what I'm doing. You know, I spend my time praying a lot of time, you know. I say the name of Muhammad a lot, you know. So, you know, I don't want to be wasting my time on things that I don't know the meaning. That's why people say that I ask so many questions. They say, you got to be careful because the way you ask questions is not good for you. I said, I want to know the truth. You know, that's why I end up searching until I found your channel. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to order his book. So when I saw that one, I'm like, I have to call him because I don't see the reference anywhere.
So my friend, after what we said, are you going to this, are you like, do you make your mind to leave Islam?
No, I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to keep, you know, like researching more and more to find the bigger truth, because I started listening to you not long ago, you know. Okay. So, but I know your teachings helped me a lot because it makes me know more than what I didn't know, you know, which is really good.
Okay, let me ask you, just to make it more simple. What is keeping you now as a Muslim? Give me a reason, one reason.
You know, being born with something to live it in one day is not easy.
This is not my friend.
You know,
okay, let us say, my friend. Let us say I'm born with a mole, and then the doctor he says this mole is going to cause cancer for you. Should I keep it forever because I'm born with it? So, secondly, there's nobody is born with something. That is not true, because I don't. Okay, so I did not change my father. I did not change. I did not choose. Sorry, my father. I did not choose my mother. I did not choose my brothers. I did not choose my sisters. I did not choose my cousins. So, but can I get rid of them? Yes, I can get rid of them. The second you are born, you are individual. What if my dad is a criminal? What if my mom is a bad woman? What if my brother is a bad? So no, you can always get rid of anything bad around you. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah, so, that's why I'm searching for the truth, you know, because searching for the truth is not easy.
There's something I can help you with additional to what you said.
If you can help me anything.
Yeah, but like, you know, to make you have the final decision that Islam is really false. What is holding you? Because because you're born with it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a few details.
Okay.
You know, born as a Muslim, and then all your family members Muslim, your country, everybody's Muslim, your friends, me, I'm just talking to you. Okay, but everyone around me is a Muslim. I miss all my Christian friends, but I know everyone around me, all my movement is Muslim. So like, just jump and make decision like that. I'll be lonely, I'll be very lonely. Like I'm not gonna have nobody to be
So
around me.
you
Yeah.
prefer to go to hell and not to be
No,
lonely.
no. I'm searching for the truth still because I like I said, I order your books. I'm reading it. I didn't even finish it. So when I came across it, so that's why I want to do debate and ask,
All right.
because I want to make
Okay,
sure
my
that
friend, I will give you time
yeah.
to search, and you're welcome to call me anytime, and you can
Okay.
invite your friends or sheikh. What about you call your sheikh?
I'm sharing your message a lot.
Yeah, call a sheikh, tell him, well, I'm really this guy, we want somebody to answer him. So tell him, and I promise you, I will take care, I will speak nice to him, if he's a sheikh. And as you see, I'm talking nice to you, and you're a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Okay, so I will welcome him here. I will be happy to hear his opinion, how he can prove me wrong. Tell him, prove him wrong. I mean, we need somebody to prove him wrong, not by making videos refuting me by his talking to himself.
Yeah, you made a point here, because I was like, when I see you talking, and a lot of Muslims live in Islam, and then I see like people like Dr. Sabi Ali, I follow him a lot. So, and then you have like Dr. Zakir Naik, and I'm like, why is these people are not going to talk to CP? Because this guy is, you see somebody come to your family and taking all your kids, you're still looking at them like that. I'm like, it's not fair. Go there and talk to him, talk to him, so that, because we will rely more on Dr. Zakir Naik than you. Because if he says something, like if he debunk you, we'll be like, wow, alhamdulillah, finally CP. But and then so this is my trouble too. Like, why are they not coming to you and then debate with you, so that we could get more light? Because you're a Christian, they're Muslim, so we will listen more to them.
They avoid me for a very simple reason. They are coward, and they do not dare to make a call as you did. For you don't lose your career if you call Christian Prince. For them, they will lose their career. They are liars, and they are not scholars. And there's no scholar can defend Islam. Even the Quran says so. You see, like we just showed you, the Quran says we send the Quran in Arabic, and we explain it, right? We explain it in details. Okay, what is the details?
There's no clear details.
So why we have Ibn Kathir, and why we have Al-Qurtubi, and why we have Al-Tabari, and we have thousands of interpretation books. If the Quran, I mean, who can explain the Quran better than Allah? Think with me. Nobody, right?
Nobody. Maybe Muhammad.
Okay, not even Muhammad. So if the Quran saying Allah, he explained the Quran, and then we find that the Muslims, they have to make tens of thousands of books to explain the Quran, that's mean Allah, he failed to explain the Quran, and this verse is a fraud.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. It sounds like that.
It is. And thank you, my friend.
Sound like, I have a question. I don't know if you have so many people online, but I still have a question.
Sure. We have only 1,300 something, 400.
I don't know. Maybe it could be a background, because I see you just mastered this book. But there's a verse, maybe in background, I don't know. It says, like, talking to Muhammad, like, if you have a doubt, go and ask the people of the book. So when I take that argument to my friend, they said I'm getting it wrong, because they pick up like a story where Muhammad was talking to, like, people, the Jews come to Muhammad about, to swear by the Torah. I'm like, but I'm not seeing that here. This verse says, if Muhammad have a doubt, he go back to the people of the book. So that's me. They are telling. Yeah, I don't know if you know that verse.
Yeah, no, this is actually in chapter 10, in chapter of Yunus. It says, if you were in doubt as to what we have revealed into thee, then and go and ask the people of the book. And here you see another stupid statement. Here, another stupid statement. Muslims, they don't need. I mean, Muslims, they just take it blindly. Okay, so Muhammad, if you have a doubt, go and ask the Christians and the Jews. About what? If they are liars, you ask them about what? If you came because they are lying, so you ask them about what? So if they are the one who will confirm the truth for you, that means they are truthful. Another stupid statement. Secondly, here it says, the Quran keeps saying the people of the book. Okay, how the Muslims they say that our book is corrupted, and then the stupid book keeps saying the people of the book?
Exactly.
Because if we are people who have a corrupt book, then we don't deserve any title of people of the book. Because if somebody lost his hair, you don't say the guy with the hair. He don't have a hair no more. This is a stupid statement. So if we search in the Quran, you will see the Quran rarely say the word Nasara, which is supposed to mean Christian, which is wrong. As usual, Muhammad is always wrong. And Yahud, which is supposed to mean Jews. But usually the Quran says, Al-Kitab, Ahlul Kitab. Okay, Ahlul Kitab, the people of the book. Okay, hold on. Who are they? The people who have the book. Okay, who are they? The Christian and the Jews. Okay, hold on. So if they are the one who have the book, that's mean you don't have a book.
Yeah.
Is the Muslims are people of the book? No. So the Quran confirms two things. That we have a book, Muslims don't have a book.
Sure. Yeah.
In the same time, this statement confirms something more. Not only we have a book, they don't have a book. That means we have God, they don't have God. Because why Muhammad, he is not called from the people of the book? If he have a book already, it's called the Quran. So the Quran is not a book, obviously. It is a hadith. Hadith is a speech. A speech is not from God. And even the Quran says, and وَهَذَا قَوْلٌ رَسُولٍ كَرِيمٍ. This is the statement of a noble prophet. So this is the word of a noble prophet. Who is this man? Is that the word of God? No. It is not.
Yeah.
The Quran confirmed that.
Sometimes it's disturbing, you know.
Sometimes
yeah, because I said sometimes it's really disturbing. Like you spend your whole life, like 30 something years, like all your parents, everybody devoted, and all of a sudden you find out that something is not really right, you know. Because I feel like if Islam is really light, you know, even though it will have some enemies, but the people will come out and defend it, right? You know, like speaking with the truth. Defend.
You see, defend, when people, they say, I defend, if your defend is silly, stupid, that's mean you're not defending, you are making it more horrible.
Yeah, because I you know, like people like Dr. Zakir Naik and Sabi Ali should come and debate with you, and then we can see the light.
They will never dare.
But we don't.
They will never.
Yeah,
dare.
we don't speak Arabic. My doubt started like when I was in Africa. I have
Zakir Naik don't speak Arabic. Hold on, Zakir Naik don't speak Arabic. Ahmed Deedat don't speak Arabic. All of them, they don't speak Arabic. They are doing business.
But they speak in Arabic.
No, they don't. Go and watch the videos of Deedat. Go watch the video of Deedat. He have an Arabic translator to translate what he is saying, and he said in the video, because you know I don't know Arabic, but still I can understand what the Quran is saying here. You know, go watch the video. So you will see an Arab guy translating to Ahmed Deedat and translating what Ahmed Deedat saying to the Arab. So the audience are Arab. Ahmed Deedat, he don't speak Arabic, speak in English, and the translator is translating because he don't speak Arabic. So none of them speak Arabic. And you know the saying, if they speak Arabic, Zakir Naik, you speak Arabic, he don't. He cannot even pronounce his prophet name correctly. But look here what happened. This is the Quran, chapter 69. It says, this is verily the word of an honored messenger. Does it say that?
Yeah.
Okay, who is this honored messenger? Muhammad. Yeah. All right. How this honored messenger, he is the one who made the Quran. I thought this Quran is from God.
Yeah, because this is what they taught us, like it is from God.
Yeah, chapter 81, verse number 19. Again it says, this is verily this is the word of most honorable messenger. Okay, well, what is the word? This chapter we are talking about, you know, magic and stupid things and fictions and blah blah blah, and doesn't make sense anything there. And then he says, and this is the word of an honorable messenger. Who is this honorable messenger? You see, is if the Quran is the word of Allah, and the Quran is saying this is the word of honorable messenger, that means if Allah is what it's meant, that means Allah is a messenger, he's not God. Correct? Let us say, for the sake of argument, they will say to you, this is not the word of Muhammad. Okay, this is the word of Allah. Okay, I said, this is the word of who? They will say Allah. Okay, who is talking? Allah. He give it to who? They say Muhammad. Okay, the Quran says, verily this is the word of the most honorable messenger. Who is this messenger? Moment of silence.
Yeah.
Stupidity is amazing, my friend.
Yeah, it's so much contract, you know. If you read the Quran, you read the Bible. I go by the English version, you know. So when I see so many things, I keep asking my friends. Some of my friends, even they don't want to answer me back, you know. A lot of people that I talk right now, they're distance away from me, and they're my closest friend. We went to school, the same school, 12 years in class. But then they're telling me that you are living your way, man. And then they're, you know. So when I ask them a lot of questions, they just now never talk to me. It's hard. So
well, my friend, I'm here to help you. And again, if you have any question, feel free. And I encourage you. I encourage you to call your sheikh and say, I want to hear, choose the best sheikh in your country. Choose the best sheikh in your country. Tell him, please call this guy. A lot of Muslims leave in Islam because nobody is able to refute him. And let us see what he will say to you and let me know. Maybe you can even record his voice message.
Yeah, I'll tell him about you, you know.
Yeah, if you can record his voice, tell him, I will record your voice message to him, to show him that you accept the challenge, Sheikh. Tell him, can you please call him? He go live, anyone can call him. And I can even, if you want, I can tell him in advance, but you do not need to tell me in advance. You can call me anytime, surprise me, take me into surprise, ambush me, you know, and then you will see that your sheikh is not a sheikh, he's a shaky sheikh. So Islam is a religion as long nobody question or ask any details. The second you ask details, you will find Islam collapse.
Yeah, I think that is even in Quran, like we don't have to ask questions.
Yeah. Well, thank you, my friend, for calling. Let us see if we can take
another Muslim. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Okay.